Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's December the 23rd, 2022. 2 days till Christmas. I'm done work. I finished my shift today, got all the parcels and mail and everything out, and actually it was a pretty good day. So, I'm home. I have all my mail. I've been to the P.O. box. I got a ton of mail this week. I was very surprised week before Christmas that so much was coming in. So 20 pieces of mail showed up, and one of them official postcards, so I'm going to show you that one. Tomorrow is That Dad Guy Answers. Even though it's Christmas Eve, I'm still going to put out a video for it. So get your questions in. I don't think I have any right now, so flood me with questions so I can have an awesome video tomorrow. And then it's Christmas. We'll see what happens on Christmas Day. Normally, Sunday is the day that I write postcards. Will I be writing postcards on Sunday? Maybe. I might just put out a post-crossing video that day too. But today, my post-crossing video is about what showed up in the mail. So sit back, grab yourself a candy cane, piece of chocolate, whatever you have, getting ready for Christmas. And let's go through these. So here is a hedgehog postcard in a bunch of cactuses that has come from Italy. And so this comes from Sergio, and he says he comes from a beautiful town on the Adriatic Sea, and he hopes you enjoy this hedgehog card. It was 8 degrees when I sent it. And there are the two stamps. Very nice. So thank you, Sergio, for that card from Italy. All right, that's it for my official. So let's get into some swaps, some surprises, and see what we have. All right, this first one comes from Jessica in the United States. She's in North Carolina, and she has this nice roadway. This is the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's 469 miles, planned scenic drive along the crest of the mountains of Virginia and North Carolina. So there we go. And then on the back, we have these stamps. And we get into holiday messages and washi tape and things like that. So thank you so much, Jessica, for that, and happy holidays to you. This next one comes from Kathy in Ontario. Here in Canada, we have a post office in a Christmas scene in a small miniature village. And Kathy has put this year's Christmas stamp on it that was not canceled. And we've got some washi tape and stickers. So thank you, Kathy, for that. And here's to a beautiful swapping year of 2023. And that goes out to everybody. This one comes from Jessie in Puerto Rico. Jessie puts out some cool videos too. You'll have to check out her stuff. I will find the link and put it in the description so you have that. And Jessie has included these stamps. And this little packet also has stamps and an explanation in it, but I'm going to show you that in a later video. We're just going to keep them separate. So thank you, Jessie, for that. But Jessie wasn't done. She also sent this card. So she says, I hope it arrives in time. Christmas, the carols are all about eating and drinking, so wish you lots of eating and drinking this holiday season, and celebrate right up until mid-January. They celebrate right up till mid-January. That's great. So he says if it doesn't arrive before the 25th, that's okay. It still counts. We celebrate up until the 25th, and then usually there's about a week's grace, and then right after New Year's is done, tree comes down, all the decorations come off, and everything gets put away. So Christmas season is done, and we start thinking towards the next thing, which is usually Valentine's Day in February. So thank you, Jessie, for that. Oh, there's the stamps. I think I forgot to show them. There's the new elf stamps that are out there. Some nice ones there as well. And lots of cool decorations. We've got a lumberjack and all his campfires and woodland creatures around. So thank you so much, Jessie. All right, this next one is a Christmas card. It is Christmas postcard. It comes from Kara in the United States, excuse me. And so Kara did that, and she decorated all very nicely. We have the forever stamp up there. So thank you, Kara, for that one. And Kara wasn't done. She sent another one. So we have two nice Santa Claus or Christmas cards. Both have Santas on them. And there are the stamps. And I like the creative way that she was putting the washi on this one here, or the paper that she's used, and the washi tape down the middle. That's really cool. I like that. I may even steal that idea for future ones when I do it as well. So thank you, Kara. And this next one comes from Terry in Ontario. Happy holidays. We have a mailbox all decked out. And then on the back, we have stamp not canceled, and Santa and his reindeer, and another surprise in here, which we will do at a later date as well. I'm going to try to keep some of these stamped ones all together so we can do a really cool video on that. This next one comes from a new person. So, boom, we're going to put that up there. Oh, I better cover. There's an address I see at the top. I didn't notice it the first time. So this comes from Angeli. And she says, greetings from the Golden State. So we're talking about California. And Merry Christmas. I've been enjoying your YouTube videos for a few months now, and I love your stamps and post-crossing postcard videos a lot. I've been doing post-crossing for 2 years this week, so happy anniversary when you sent this. And this community is full of awesome and friendly creatives like you. I don't know if I'm creative, but I'll take the compliment. Keep up the great work, and hope you are enjoying the holiday season. Take care, stay safe, Angeli. So, Angeli, thank you so much. There's the back, there are the stamps. Cool decorating way she's done it. I appreciate you watching. If you're watching this, thank you so much, and happy holidays to you. I received another surprise card. This one comes all the way from Australia. There's the stamp. This comes from Karen, and Karen included this card, which looked really cool, the helicopter on top. And she says, "Hi Robert, I've been watching your YouTube channel and thought this card of a local pub would make you laugh. I live in Queensland and have never been to the Northern Territory. We do have a resident koala that lives in the reserve behind us. He's very noisy at night, sleeps all day. Merry Christmas." Koala bears are my wife's absolute favorite. We did have the pleasure of going for a honeymoon to Australia for 2 weeks and to New Zealand for a week to visit my aunt who was in there. And had a fabulous time, and we got to spend some time with some koala bears along the way. And the back even has some stamps on it too. So thank you so much, Karen, for watching. It's 37 degrees when she sent this. Yeah, I guess they're getting into summer now as we're getting into winter, so she's going to have a fabulous time. So thank you, Karen. If you're watching, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you another way too. A bit of your address is on the back, but it's also been chewed up. So if you'd like something back, send me a message, or send me an email to robertlennox@gmail.com, and I'll try to get something back to you. So thank you, Karen. This next card comes from Samara in Brazil. We have a nice Santa relaxing on the beach. Maybe after he's done all his Christmas duties, or maybe just before, who knows. So it's wishing you and your family a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year, Samara. And there's Samara's seal on the back. Samara wasn't done. She also sent me a meetup card. So we have this one here. And what really impresses me about meetup cards is all the people that attend and all their different stamps that they use. This is Samara's here. She's got it circled, which I do appreciate. When people send me cards like that they circle which one is them, or they write on it what their Instagram account name is, or some way of being able to find them and locate them and saying thank you. So I appreciate that. Samara has commented on some of my videos too, so I really appreciate that. All right, the next one comes from Linda in the United States. There are the stamps. And in it, she has included this Christmas card. Getting the star way on the top of that tree. It's nice and sparkly. And she sends her greetings and best for 2023, and I agree, the same. Lots of great swaps. In the envelope, she's also included some stamps, so that's going to go in my pile of things that we're going to talk about at a later time. She also sent this envelope, which I was very surprised to get 2 of them. It also has some stamps in it that we will discuss at a later time, but she sent this folded Christmas card. So thank you so much. I'm going to put that aside, Linda, and we are going to get back to all those wonderful gifts in the future. I don't want to miss out on anything, and I don't want to overflow people with this video. So thank you so much. We'll keep this to the postcards for right now. All right. Media in Finland sent this one. Some people doing a little cross-country skiing, it looks like, and some rabbits hopping out of the way. And we got this really cool cancellation up here, and I really like this stamp here of the dog licking the snow. This is a bit more common finish stamp, but this one here really makes me smile. I really like that one. So appreciate that, Media. Media also sent me this envelope. Check out the stamp. This comes from Estonia. Media is very fortunate enough to be able to travel around a bit and shares her travels with me. I appreciate it. This one really sparked my interest. This postcard comes from the gingerbread exhibit in Tallinn. Imagine a gingerbread rocking horse, the amount of work that would take to get it to do that. We actually have a big gingerbread display here. I'm hoping to be able to get down to it. I'm not sure when, but the World Juniors are taking place in Moncton and Halifax. Big hockey tournament, under 18 tournament. And so our big gingerbread display at the CP Hotel downtown, or the Delta Hotel downtown. I say Delta because it's changed. It used to be a CP, now it's a Delta. And so that hotel has a big gingerbread exhibit, and it has something to do with the World Juniors. All right, got off topic. Here's another card that came from Media. And she sent a third one in that envelope, which I also love. It is a blue cat letter carrier being chased by all those dogs, and the letters are flying out of the satchel. Oh no. I'm glad I don't have to travel by bike or by satchel. But thank you for that. I just love that Estonian stamp. I don't know what about it, but it's really cool. I know it's an angel, and it's got a crown on, and she's looking down at the candle. Yeah, it just seems to be a lot going on in that stamp. All right. This next card, I love SPB. I love St. Petersburg. This comes from Yulia in Russia. She actually sent this card on October the 3rd, and I just got it this week, so it took 2 months to get here. Yeah, mail between our countries, well, one way, it only can go one way, because Canada can't mail to Russia still, while there's a war on with the Ukraine. And so I'm very fortunate that Yulia, even though she's not getting cards back from me, is continuing to send me stuff and keeping me apprised of her situation. I really appreciate that. And this gives me a whole bunch of views of her beautiful city. I've heard so much about St. Petersburg, and one day I would love to go there because of the history that's there and the architecture. It just sounds fantastic. Now on the back, look at the stamps that she's put on here. Beautiful long stamps. You know, we got a hockey stamp, we've got a naval or a ship stamp, a tall ship, beautiful, and some stickers and a nice hedgehog in there. So thank you so much, Yulia. I'm glad that I finally got this, and I hope that you and your daughter are having a beautiful time in your new city, and that you're going to have a wonderful Christmas. I know you're further away from your family now, but I'm sure you guys will make the best of it. All right, this next card comes from Lewis in Dubai. A nice Christmas display there. Now, I see images of England and not of the United Arab Emirates, so I'm not sure where you got the card, but I'm very happy to have this London Merry Christmas card. On the back, we have the stamps and some beautiful decorations that he's put on there, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you and to Paquita. Hopefully you are enjoying your holidays. All right, that brings me to this envelope that I got from Judy in Florida. And there are the stamps that she's put on it. Some older stamps, Christmas stamps, really cool. Inside, we have greetings of the season. Nice truck with a wreath on the front, and a vintage truck. But inside that, she's included this. So it's a kind of a souvenir sheet. There's a stamp right in there, and then everything else in the image that goes around that. And she said, excuse me, said, I decided not to use this stamp on the envelope, so I'm sending it in your card. I really appreciate that. Keeps it nice and mint, but keeps it special too, because you have the whole outside of the image that goes around the stamp that really makes the whole thing. So thank you, Judy, for sending that on to me. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all the vintage stamps you put on the front too to get it here. Now, the last thing I have comes from Jilly B in the UK, and we got this envelope. I've yet to open it to see what's inside of it. I kind of have an idea because there was a customs doc on the front that said what it might contain. Who knows, maybe she was lying to the customs on. I know. So anyways, we're going to open up Jilly B's thing. Jilly B Living Her Life Her Way is her YouTube channel. You'll have to check that out. And inside, we have a note. She was in Manchester, so she got this Lego catalog. Now, Jilly, I actually am a VIP member, so I get this catalog delivered to my mailbox. So I do have that. I appreciate it. But if there's somebody else out there who does not have this, who's a Lego collector and would like a catalog for 2022, maybe I can send that along to somebody else so they can enjoy it. But it's really cool. It shows you all the different sets that come out in 2022, so you kind of have an idea. I will have a peruse just to see if there's something different that maybe made it into the catalog in Manchester that maybe didn't make it into a North American catalog. That's possible. And then she sent some stickers. So we have a sheet of stickers that I can use to decorate. She's always trying to improve my decorating. I didn't do any decorating at the start. I usually just put stamps on it and wrote the message and sent it off. I might do a little drawing or something on it. But now I have washi tape, I have stickers, and it is thanks to a number of people, but Jilly is one of the people that has encouraged me to continue to decorate, which she does with some autumn decorations here. So we've got some autumn stickers. These are the raised ones too, so they're really cool. Nice textile to them. She's included some postcards. So we have some fairy postcards. We have some art postcards. We have some still life art. Oh, we've got some of the Royal Mail postcards of different issues. These are the heroes of COVID. We have Wallace and Gromit. Love this animation, love that cartoon. We have the Royal Marines. These are all blank postcards, so these are ones that will be going back out into the world again. Oh, these are the Transformers. These are the Dinobots, a series of all the different stamps that had the Dinobots on it with the Transformers. And then here's one of the ones individually. Oh, we have Hedgehog postcard. Now this one actually has a rating on it. And this is my Christmas greeting at the back. She stamped it. There's her symbol on the back, her Jilly B. So that one I get to put into my collection. Oh, I like this one. This is kind of like a traveling city or a steampunk type thing, or a creature that's moving with everybody living on top of it. Yeah, I'm into that. That's cool. And then here is one from Anime. I know some people that would like that, like Lewis in Portugal. Here's another one. There are a bunch of people out there that are big into anime, so these three really, or three, make it 4 cards will really go well for that. That's kind of a neat one. Head poking out of the water. Winning doesn't always mean being first. There's some true words. You can finish dead last and still win. So there you got the ladybug riding the snail. And then finally, we have this one here, this nice arch. This is at Oxford's Bridge of Sighs at Hertford College. Hertford College. I know I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But thank you, Jilly, for the stickers, for all the postcards, for the Lego magazine. Yeah, that was a great package. That was a nice Christmas gift, opened 2 days early. I still have this parcel that arrived a month ago from Lewis. See, Lewis, I still haven't opened it. I'm saving it for Christmas. So if I put out a video on Christmas Day, if I get a break, I might show you what's in that one and open it on camera so people can see. For those of you who have been wondering or have even remembered that parcel came, yeah, I've been good, Lewis. I haven't opened it. I'm usually pretty good about those things. I like to have the surprise, but I also like to show you the reaction to the surprise when you guys send me things. I think you would like to see that too, to see what happens when you send me things for the first time. I remember Media sent me some Finnish candy, and it didn't sit very well in my mouth. So you got to see that reaction firsthand. Jilly has sent me some British candy in the past, and so that was fun to be able to open up and try it on camera. Yeah, you guys have been generous, and I've been trying to show you the reaction, so hopefully you like that. Well, this has been a fantastic way to end the week, to get ready for the holidays. My Santa beard is pretty much at its max now, and I mean that just because when Christmas is done, I think the beard is going to go. So that's where I'm at. I wanted this Santa look. I actually looked at dyeing it white. I was going to dye it white for Christmas morning, but most places, funny how it is, people are not trying to dye their hair white or gray. They're trying to get back to an original color that it was when they were younger. And so that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go older. I didn't want to go younger. But I know at the end of this, when the beard comes off, it will make me look younger again. So hopefully you like it, because it's not going to last much longer. It's time for a transformation of my face and to do something else. So that's what I will be doing. All right, we're at the end of the video. I've kept you long enough. I know you guys have baking to do, wrapping to do, sleeping to do. I mean, depending when you're watching this, maybe you're just getting up and you still have a day ahead. Maybe you're watching this 2 years from now and it's the middle of the summer. Who knows? But I know you've got other things to do. I appreciate you guys sticking with me till the end of this. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through these few years of doing videos too. It's hard to believe I've been putting out almost daily videos, and you guys continue to watch, and this channel continues to grow, and I'm so happy for that. I'm happy for all the friendships that I've gotten, and the people that I continue to swap with and hear from, and some of you send me cards with no desire of having anything in return. You just want to reach out to say hi, and so that means a lot to me as well. I appreciate that, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, leave me some questions for That Dad Guy Answers. You got to do that on the last That Dad Guy Answers video. You don't even have to watch the video that I did last time. Just click on it, go into the comments, rate your thing, and then you're done. So I will have stuff to answer tomorrow, because I don't want this streak of That Dad Guy Answers to end. So we're going to need some questions to answer. That's all I got. You guys have a magical week, but also have a happy holidays. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?